Good morning. Happy Saturday. MacGyver Sharon. More home improvements. Living in the truck. So, I have a wood board on half of my floor, and I like to be able to pull the things out from under my bed a lot easier. But I want to save the space by not putting more wood under there. So I ordered this. So I'm in the process of bending this down with handy dandy tools, and hopefully I'll be able to install it. Ooh, my knees. Along the half of the baseboard. Oh, what a shaky video. Right here. And then things will be able to slide up on it. So, and I'll use wood screws. Alright. So, let's continue forward and see what I can come up with. So what I'm doing here is this came relatively flat. I don't think they meant to have a half-inch truck dwelling wooden floor. So what I'm doing is I'm holding it with these long nose pliers on one side, and I'm taking regular pliers and just slightly bending it all along to put more of a hump curve in there. Now I'm still on lockdown, so I couldn't go pick out my own. I wouldn't have got these ridges. I would have got something smooth, but you know, it's whatever you can find on the internet when you can't get off base to get to a store. So I'll be bending that all the way down, and you see it's going to put a little dip in it. So this will be screwed to the floor, and this will curve down to the truck bed floor. This will be screwed to my wooden floorboard for the half side of my truck. So that's the plan. Forward march. So don't mind the mess. I have to sweep. I'm putting little tiny wood screws here, little tiny ones, into the floorboard, pre-drilled, kind of. I'm going to go all along here, and it ends there, and there's a whole nother story why it doesn't go all the way to the end. I explain. Okay, so I'm going to hand screw all these in, and then I'm going to tighten them up with that drill, and then we'll see what we got. Oop, just one. Gotta get another screw. BRB. Okay, and there we are. We've got a rail all the way down to that certain part. We have it bent at an angle, and that makes it much easier, especially when you're inside, sitting on your bed, to lift it up over that wood board. Ta-da! And these are handy. So I will be able to slide things much easier, because I'm not hanging up on what used to be just a straight up wood board here. So that'll make life a little simpler. I found these things at the commissary. These little, they're like grocery baskets that fold down, but it makes it so I can organize a lot better. Like I'll have clothes in 2 of them, and then kitchen, well, whatever I don't put over here. I'll have to give you guys a tour. I've made so many mods during this lockdown. Now I used to have carpet going on top of this foam mat, the dollar store carpets, but I found it's more of a PIA, because you got to take them out, shake them off, put them back in. You still got to sweep the mats that are underneath it. There's the dollar store corner carpets, like so. So I had these all lined up, but like I said, you get so much dust living in a truck, and this is all sawdust from my modifications, but it didn't make much difference in temperature, and it was just another thing you got to do. It's just another household chore. So it was more of a pain in the derriere than a pleasing thing. And I'm here for functionality, not looks, as you can probably tell. All right, so that's a carpet runner, I guess they call it, to slide your things from under your bed a lot easier without having to stand up and struggle and get it lifted out. All right. So that's what it looks like. And I had an extra piece left over, so I'll be bending this down here. So that's to slide up stuff from my tailgate into the truck, like my Silly Goal Zero. Long story on that. I used to just charge it with my solar, and then on the silly East Coast weather, when it wasn't charging, I would put a AC cord in there and just charge it from my kid's garage. But the HOA Nazis had an issue with an electrical cord coming from the garage into a vehicle. The HOA Nazis here are civilians contracted by the military. Really, they just suck up all the active duty military's money that they can. They don't do much but harass you. Anyway, that's my personal opinion. But on to a more positive note, look, it's done. Now I can do some more rearranging. So, peace, love, and understanding, everybody. This is MacGyver trying to tell you, take care of yourselves out there. And take care of each other, too. Stay safe.